Alrighty, we're back with a visitor today. Got the badass Aussie Made Maton MS500 back on the workbench for a quick cheeky upgrade and a string change. So this video will be very on the fly. So if you enjoy listening to someone dribble shit while they work on musical instruments for, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 minutes, half hour, 2 days, I don't know. You've come to the right place. You might get some enjoyment out of this. Not, I have got other videos if you feel so inclined, or you can click somewhere else and get some enjoyment that way. So this one here, we're having some issues with this output jack. It's been a little bit buzzy, hummy, cutting in and out, just not playing ball. So what we're going to do is we're going to rip that sucker out. I'll show you how to do it. And we're going to go from a standard output jack to a beefy pure tone jack. So these little buggers, actually I'll give you a close up. Alright, so why might you want to upgrade your output jack to a pure tone jack? This is a standard one. Oh, focus, you bloody. There we go. You can see it's got this, oh Jesus, single prong there. The lead goes in there and creates that single point of contact with the tip of your jack. Pure tone jack, significantly beefier. It's got 4 points of contact, 2 there and 2 on the inside. So when you shove your lead in there, oh my goodness, it is held in place in 4 spots and is shitloads more stable, and actually has a really nice satisfying click to it. Well, that's not going anywhere. That you could probably bludgeon a bear with. That is robust. And I'm going to chuck it in this. So first things first, got to get that pick guard off. To get that pick guard off, you're going to have to take some strings off. If you see in this prior video, up here, up there, up there, up there, wherever it is, I installed some Goto locking tuners on this guitar. They're a locking tuner that looks very similar to your vintage Poisons. Give a bit of extra functionality to an instrument while keeping the old school vibes. So we also want to go from 10s to 9s just to see what this does for playability. So these strings are going in the bin. There we go. In theory, to unlock the strings, it's simply a matter of continuously backing them off. That loosens up a little internal pin within the tuner that pinches on the string and lets go of it. Let go. I found my string winder somewhere. Where are you? There you are. It's actually really bloody simple. Yeah, you literally just keep backing it off, backing it off, backing it off, and let's go. Now, top piece goes off and out the way. Cool. We'll spend some time taking it back apart. So this pick guard, if you've watched the prior video, was made by the hairy dude. Very, very talented bloke that makes custom pick guards. Created out in all sorts of configurations. He did a bang up job on this one. We opted to go with the 3-ply black, white and black setup. The original pick guard was just black. Just for something that still looked old school but a little bit different. I think it looks awesome. Actually, very happy with this guitar. It is a very cool guitar. Got the ultra cool pickup selector rotary switch with the cool midway and hi-fi settings to swap between your neck, middle and bridge positions. Aussies, man, know how to make some cool stuff. So the pickups used in this one, if you remember, were a pair of Seymour Duncan pearly gates. They're a good PF style humbucker, very warm, sounded really nice. Amazingly made it sound similar to a Les Paul. Would you believe it? The pickups based off of the pickups that were in a Les Paul make a guitar sound similar to a Les Paul. Oh my god. Got the little Master Sound badge. That looks fucking very cool. Master Sound logo. I'll make MIT, I'll make MIT on the back. Let's get a closer look at these electronics again. Flip a day. Alright, well, all I can say is, thank goodness the last bloke that was in here was reasonably neat and tidy and didn't leave too much of a mess for me to sort out. Now this one's easy. Now, as we're just changing out that one jack, our main focus is the jack. So as we have discussed many a time in these videos, the jack consists of two parts, the ring and the sleeve. Oh, yeah, I can't remember time. The tip and the sleeve. Sleeve is on the outside, that bit is your ground connection, that's your hot bit, that's the signal. Now this has more points of contact, but the soldering job is exactly the same. This makes it a really good upgrade for anyone looking to tinker a little bit with guitar electronics but aren't too sure where to start. This will get you going without getting too overwhelmed. Give me solder sucker at the ready. Ooh. Primed and ready, locked and loaded. Sometimes just flying a bit of solder on the connection makes it easier to get it started. One and two, and she is desoldered. She's out. She's out. She's out. Oh, yeah. All things cool. Installation is just the reverse of removal. So often something just to be mindful of is these jacks on their own are usually way too long to neatly go into skinny pick guards. So they'll usually include two nuts. Just hang on to one of those nuts and put it on the back side of the pick guard, and then lock down and secure the lock at the top with the other nut. That keeps everything relatively flush and just looks nice and neat. Gives you warm fuzzy feelings. Look at that. So I can see this one here is connected to the outer sleeve. That one there is on the lower wafer connected to the tip. which makes it pretty straightforward as to which wires need to be wired to where. If you get this wrong, you're not going to hurt anything. Don't fret about blowing yourself up or anything. Ooh. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, I don't want that. Just had a little blob of solder come off and bridge the hot signal directly to the ground. If I had just left that, I would have gotten sweet FA coming out of this thing. Oh, it's close. Would have done it relatively tight, but you know, you just exercise some common sense. Don't go too stupid or you'll break things. But look at us go, we just changed the jack. She's tight. What we'll quickly do to check the output is you grab a jack, take it apart. I do this all the time, it's awesome. All you need is a jack and a multimeter. Shove that into your output. Feel that connection. Yes. Chuck your multimeter on ohms. Locate the lug that's connected to the tip of the multimeter. The tip, sorry, of the output jack. Shove one probe there. Shove the other one on the grounded section, grounded part. And that's better. When on ohms, you show a resistance reading. So this switch here is a coil tap switch. So you can see your resistance halves, which means it is shunting one of those two coils signals to ground. You've got to learn how to install a humbucker onto a Strat or any bloody guitar for that matter, because the concept doesn't really change. Made a video on that too. So that is a promising first start. Now let's shove it into an amp, see if we get sound. So that's cool, that's your neck. Which we can hear midway, which is both mint and hi-fi. So fitting up the pick guard is the opposite of taking off the pick guard. So we're going to quickly, that is too large a screwdriver. That's right. Pretty happy with that actually. That's, let me a little jack go. Wee jack, there you go. I'm just very good mechanically feeling, very cha-chunk. Chunk. Cha-chunk. Good shit. Oh, they put so many screws in this one corner. It just seems very specific. There's a very secure corner. I suppose that's where the jack is. Now with the wrought sheer mechanical holding strength of a new jack, I guess it needs all the bracing you can get. So robust, so tight. Probably got an industrial bloody load rating now. Now, initially this thing had standard 10 through 46 gauge strings. I'm going to try something a little bit different. and see what it does for the playability. And we're going for some 9-gauge strings, so we're going down a string gauge. Make everything a little bit slinkier, a little bit looser. I like using 9s, so hopefully they will be a good thing. Once again, All Faithful, rocking some artist guitars, 9 through 42 gauge strings, and with these Flash Harry El Schmicko very nice Goto locking tuners, stringing them up should be a snap. Simple as loosening that outside peg, feeding him through, pulling it taut, speed up the process. I found my string winder. Just keep winding it. The pin will grip that string, and there you go. So I had a bit of a goof. Forgot I was supposed to adjust the truss rod, and similar to, say, a Telecaster, the truss rod adjustment is at the heel of the neck, which means removing these 800 little screws. Well, technically I didn't have to. Forgot. I can just remove 2 and it's underneath the Master Sound logo, but that's okay. And we've ever so slightly increased the neck relief. So the Maton is now plugged in. So you just feel the pure tone, registered trademark. But no, clicks in mint. She's not cutting out, behaving, sounding killer as it did last time. If you want to watch me shove these pickups into this guitar, so check out the video here, there, anywhere, wherever the hell it is. Yeah, just a short one, bit of fun. If you enjoyed it, subscribe, click on another video. Hopefully that will entertain you as well. If you learn how to shove pickups in a guitar for yourself, I've made a tutorial video for that, so give it a sus. Anyway, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Enjoy.